Mum's feeling a bit vulnerable these days.
Yeah, any idea why?
I think she gets a bit lonely. You two should spend more time together.
Thought we might go out for dinner tonight. Shall I book us a table somewhere?
Oh, I don't know about this evening. I'm not really on top of things today.
Well, I know. I think it would do you good to get out of here, and it's been weeks since we went anywhere.
That could be a bit of a problem, Mrs. McKenna, because I've just taken a block booking for 18.
You're a very naughty boy for telling such a fib.
Well, you didn't seem too keen to get away.
You noticed?
Yeah, I've noticed a lot.
Have you just?
Such a beautiful woman. It's very hard to ignore.
Greg, Andre's in the kitchen.
Yeah, I know, that's dangerous, isn't it?
Can someone give me a hand here?
Duty calls. I'm on my way.
Thank you. Is Andre mad at me? I promised I'll get these to him about an hour ago.
Oh, it's all right, I'm sure.
I've been nominated for the Year of the Family Photographic Essay.
Hey, good on you.
I haven't got it yet, but I'm up against some top photographers. It's just an honour being nominated. The interview went on much longer than I thought.
Well, congratulations. Good luck.
Yeah, let's get these into the kitchen before Andre comes gunning for you, eh?
Alex, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's fine.
Senna tablets. Steve, have we got any Senna tablets? Mr. Douglas asked for Naparian earlier. There's enough here, just a moment to restock later. Have you been talking to Carrie again?
Yeah. They reckon, well, they're pretty damn sure, actually, that little Sarah's got acute lymphocytic leukemia.
Oh, but she's too young for that, isn't she?
Yeah, well, it's unusual, but it happens. And, of course, Carrie's blaming herself. It must have been something she did, something she ate, all that guilt she's putting herself through. I should really be there to help her through it.
I know, it's rough. What's the prognosis?
This stage, no one seems to know. Well, look, I shouldn't bore you with all this stuff. I promised myself I wouldn't. Sorry.
Hey, you can always talk to me.
Yeah, I know, little buddy. Let me bore you to tears.
Who's in there?
It's Mrs. Murdoch.
Oh, tell her to
Don't go in there. She's an evil bat from hell, believe me.
Oh, she can't be that bad.
Okay, think of a number. And multiply that number by your very worst enemy.
Oh, look, she's going to disturb the other half.
Leave it to Carmen. Carmen and her have formed a very, very special and very beautiful bond.
Not Rick, Mr. Olsen, Nick. Nick Harrison. Can you just tell Charlotte that I rang again and... just that I rang. Thanks.
Are you going to be home tonight?
Maybe.
Is that maybe I should cook you some dinner?
Well, I'm not sure, okay? If Charlotte gets back in time, we might do some study.
Oh, I wait with bated breath.
Hello? Hope you two haven't eaten. Had a sudden craving for takeaways. Fish, chips, fritters.
Careful.
You name it. Smells heavenly. Quickly, while the chips are still crunchy.
Here, Nick.
No way. All that cholesterol. Have you got any idea what that'll do to your arteries?
Oh, it won't hurt you once in a while. Besides, I've got your favourite, battered sausages.
No, thank you.
Suit yourself?
Oh, that's just great, that is. What sort of example do you think you're setting?
How to loosen up and enjoy yourself?
Disgusting pig-out overindulgence, don't you mean?
What we need is some music. Do you mind, Jen?
Not at all. Do you want some wine?
Oh, I'd love some.
Don't suppose you could make me a salad?
Later.
Excellent.
Steve, you've just had your holidays.
1 week, 2 weeks maximum.
Now is not a good time. I need you here.
This is important.
Well, maybe in a month or so.
By then it may be too late. It's a family crisis, Ellen. My little girl, she's just been diagnosed as having leukemia.
Oh, my Lord. Well, in that case, I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were a father.
Well, I might not be, biologically speaking, possibly, but spiritually I am like a father to them.
Them?
The triplets.
This is Carrie Burton we're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, the only thing I can suggest is that you write a request, but it won't be this week or next.
That is not fair.
Yes, it is. Steve, there's not really a lot you can do, is there? And by all accounts, Carrie's a very capable woman.
True.
If there are any developments, let me know. I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, business as usual.
Okay.
Would you like to leave a message?
I know he's very hard to get hold of, yes, but if you try this number that I've given you, you should be able to get hold of him. Good luck. Bye now.
One thing that puzzles me about Steve...
Like how he can breathe and walk at the same time?
This business with the triplets. I heard that Steve's father, the one who escaped from prison...
Declan?
Aren't the triplets his?
He married Carrie after she got pregnant to a sperm donor whose identity is one of the great mysteries of our time.
I don't think I want to know. Oh, I wondered what I could smell.
Oh, your compliments of Mrs. Murdoch.
Don't you think it'd be a good idea to get changed?
Well, change I would if I didn't have to look after the desk. Right, some more for your oversexed flatmate.
Louise, Gabrielle, Fran. How does the man do it?
Well, you should never underestimate the power of a good hairdo.
Janet.
Yeah, now she sounded really upset, but seems like Chris has moved on to a new victim. Alas, poor Phoebe.
Maybe he's just going through a phase, huh?
What he's going through is the phone book. And from now on, I'm going to give them Chris the Rabbit Warner's home phone number. Let them bleed into his answer phone.
Trouble is, we've only got a 1 hour tape.
Oh, the wonders of modern technology.
And for dinner, Chris?
Unfortunately, no. People and places to explore.
Please, spare me the gruesome details.
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind doing me a little favour. Could you leave that list by the phone? If any of these people ring, tell them I'm overseas.
Tracy, Sharon, Janet.
Especially Janet. But if Phoebe rings, tell her I'm already on my way.
One word, Chris. No.
Oh, come on. It's no big deal.
I'm not lying for you.
Well, then tell them the truth, that I'm a lousy, no-good user.
Oh, tell them yourself.
OK. If you can't do one small little favour for me while you're a guest in my house, fine. Leave the answer phone on.
Sure, Chris. Not a problem.
A little bit hard of hearing, are you, Mrs. Murdoch? Don't worry about the other patients. It was a horrible little stunt you pulled on Guy, thumping him in the nose like that. He was only trying to be helpful. I get it. Pretending you're asleep, and then when I get close enough... Well, I'm just going to put this over here. Mrs. Murdoch? Mrs. Murdoch?
Are you sure that's enough?
Yes, thank you.
I could grill a couple of chops.
Plunge a knife into my heart, it'll be quicker.
Nick, could you teach me how to play those power chord thingies? I always wanted to learn.
I get it. All that cholesterol's blocked your arteries. The ones going to your brain.
Or maybe you could play us some of your song. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, Jim?
Oh, I can't think of anything nicer. Except maybe a quiet game of Scrabble.
I'll be in for that.
Has everyone gone mad, or is it me?
Nick, you haven't practiced your guitar since you went to that prefect camp thing.
Rock music is a way of diverting the attention of the nation's youth from more important things.
Like what?
Well, things.
Oh, I hope that's the psych team.
Hello, Rachel.
Hi. Have you eaten?
Actually,
I can always eat a piece of pizza. What about you, Nick?
I got your favourite. No anchovies and olives with double pineapple.
Charlotte says pizza causes cancer. It's a fact.
Charlotte causes brain death. It's a fact. Do you want to watch a video?
These look cool. Teen birthday massacre.
Hang on a minute. Isn't it rated R18? You're not even allowed to borrow it.
Well, I won't tell. Will you, Jed?
I'm off to bed. I pray that when I wake up tomorrow, the world will be back to normal.
Me too.
What time did you discover the patient?
20 past 8.
We'll say 2000 hours. Next of kin?
Either aren't any or none that we can find.
Oh, the poor old stick. No one to mourn her.
Well, I don't wish to speak ill of the dead, but she was a right pain in the butt. And on top of everything, she has to die just when I'm due to go off.
Oh, that's a bit rough, eh? And we'll have to arrange for an autopsy. She's been in less than 24 hours. Carry on, nurse.
Thank you, Mrs. Murdoch. Thank you very much.
Be back in a sec.
Miss you already.
You right there, bud?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Don't take it to heart, you know. Carmen's always standing me up. You'll get used to it.
Oh, bad sign, little bro, drinking alone.
Well, I see you don't have that problem. Did you manage to catch your name this time?
That is the delicious and delightful Phoebe.
Ah, victim 3025.
Are you jealous?
I realize you're just trying to fill that big empty void inside.
It's working. Phoebe is different, though. She's the girl of my dreams.
Yeah, she's got a pulse. Some dream.
Last drinks, gentlemen.
Well, I guess it's time I took Phoebe home and checked that pulse we were talking about.
Right, all finished, and only one customer left. Would you like me to help close up?
No, I'll cope. You go.
But never mind, Carmen must have had a good reason for not turning up.
Yeah. Anyway, I should get a taxi.
No, I'll give you a ride.
You sure?
Positive.
Thanks.
Good night, Alex.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone's gone.
You can go too if you want.
And if I don't want? I suppose you have to rush home to that hubby of yours.
Not necessarily. Don't you have something arranged?
Nothing that won't keep.
Craig.
Seems to me, Mrs. McKenna, that you and I, we have some unfinished business.
Poor little girl has been struggling since the day she was born.
Yeah, I know.
I love Carrie. I love the children. What am I doing here? I mean, everything that is important to me is over there, man.
If that's what you really want, if it's right, it'll happen. But, mate, worrying yourself sick, it's not gonna help.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, look at the two of us, man. I mean, me, a happily married man, you trying to take on a whole family in one go? What would the old boy say, eh?
Stuff them. I would much rather have a job and a mortgage and a family, the whole package tour, than end up a sleaze like Chris Warren.
You're making that up.
No, I'm not. I swear. There's this Chinese massage technique. Oh, you're still up.
Afraid so.
I thought your flatmate was a bloke.
He is. This is just his girlfriend. Te Aniwa, this is Phoebe. Te Aniwa is staying with us, but she's leaving very, very shortly.
Phoebe, cup of tea? Coffee?
Actually, I don't think we have time for that.
Oh, Chris, there are some messages for you while you're out.
In the morning?
They sounded pretty important.
Susie here and still thinking of Monday night. Give us a call.
Good night, Te Aniwa.
Is this some kind of joke?
No.
Chris, this is Diane. I can't find my bag anywhere. If it's there, call me. Oh, and thanks for the massage. I'm still tingling.
Okay, turn it off.
No, this is getting interesting.
You bet now this is the best one.
Chris, are you there? Chris, you creep. You promised you'd ring, you liar. How could you just use me like that? I hope it drops off.
Well, those are the best ones. Sweet dreams.
Wait, Phoebe, it's not like this. I really like you. Know, this is just a setup. It's Te Aniwa's idea of a joke.
Stuff you.
Who is it?
Screed.
What do you want?
Let me in, or I'll huff and I'll puff, and I'll get kind of cold out here. Evening.
Do you realise what time it is?
Oh, Kirsty's expecting me.
Oh, I doubt it. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
Hey, I'm sorry I woke you up, but Alex kept me back late. Had to restock. You know, she's a slave driver. Mind if I come in?
Yes, I do.
Kirsty never told me she had a guard dog.
Greg, what time is it?
Late.
I'm beaten. It's at the sack, eh? Woof.
Busy last night?
Not really. Mum sent me home early because it was so quiet. I spent the evening with Marj watching videos.
Marj?
Oh, I went over to see Nick, but the boring little swat went to bed early.
You spent your Saturday night with Marj and Nick. I promise not to tell anyone.
Oh, I'm on a mission, okay? Someone's got to protect Nick from Charlotte the harlot.
Oh, very noble.
Well, Nick's a dork, but he used to be a nice dork until Charlotte got her claws into him.
Morning, sunshine.
Still morning. Damn.
What happened to you last night? I stayed up till late.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have rung. We were flat out.
Well, I thought you sent Rachel home because things were so quiet.
Well, we were, but then wouldn't you know it, at the last minute we got the after-film crowd. I was rushed off my feet.
That'll teach you for stinging on wages.
Well, at least things are booming at Kennedy's. You know, that place is turning into quite a little gold mine.
Morning.
Hone phoned. He's been in surgery all night.
Oh, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Oh, was that coffee made?
How dare you humiliate me like that in front of my friend?
Friend? Oh, that's a bit strong, isn't it, Chris?
No, not that it's any of your business. I really liked Phoebe. We could have gone somewhere.
Right. What was her last name again?
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, Chris, all I did was press the button on the answer phone. It was all your other friends who did the talking. It was very eloquent.
I am sick of your moralising. What I do with my life is my business, especially in my own house. You have no right to sabotage.
I have every right to let those women know what you're up to. And if they want to get dumped on and used by you, well, that's fine. But at least they're going to know all the facts.
So you do it again?
Oh, with pleasure.
In that case, oh unpaying and unwelcome house guest, I think it's time you reconsidered your living arrangements.
Oh, Chris, don't you want me staying here any longer?
I never wanted you here in the first place.
Honesty. It's such a beautiful thing, isn't it, Chris? Well, I'll pack up, get out of your hair.
Great.
Chris, I do a few shifts down at the STD clinic. I'll probably see you down there sometime.
Hey, guys. Tea.
It's made.
Greg has milk.
Oh, you mean he's still here? I thought he didn't do breakfast.
Sorry about last night, Joe. Greg didn't realise how late it was.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate being dragged out of bed.
Yeah, I know, but it won't happen again, okay? I promise.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'll give Greg a spare key.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. Oh, she's letting him walk all over it.
Well, she seems pretty happy to me.
Oh, pathetic, more like it. Hanging around the house, waiting for the phone to ring. It's not like Kirsty.
Whatever. That's really none of our business, I guess.
Michael, there must be a clause in my contract. Compassionate leave or something. My family need me.
That's stretching it a bit, isn't it, Mills? I know Carrie might be a step...
And I might be Sarah's father. But that's not important. We're talking nurture over nature here. I love Carrie. I love the babies. That makes them my family. That's a fact.
I'm sorry, Steve, but the nursing roster is Alan's area. I can't interfere.
Come on, man. You're the boss.
Exactly, which means I have to be very careful about staff relations. As I say, it's up to Alan.
Hey, you, Mr. Smiley, you got that $20 I gave you? Oh, these broke the bank.
No, I spent it at Kennedy's last night consoling myself and you stood me up, you evil
Oh,
woman.
look, don't blame me. Blame Mrs. Murdoch. 10 minutes before knock-off, she went and died on me.
Oh. Well, I guess that's a reasonable excuse. But what happened?
Massive heart attack, poor old thing.
Poor old thing. It's amazing how likeable people become the minute they die.
But she was only in for an eye operation.
Well, maybe the joy of punching me in the nose was too much.
Could be. As usual, Guy Warner, it's all your fault.
What's the big idea?
About what?
These. I can't find any decent clothes to wear.
You look very nice.
I look like a hoon. Where are my good clothes?
In the laundry. Soaking.
All of them?
In for a penny, in for a pound. They should be ready for school tomorrow.
Man, lucky I'm studying all day. Where's my homework?
Sorry?
My homework. I left it on the table last night.
You shouldn't be doing homework on a Sunday. You should be going out and enjoying yourself.
Looking like this? No way.
Nick, I really fail to understand you sometimes.
What?
I found these under a pile of towels in the hot water cupboard.
Well, don't blame me. I didn't put them there. But I know who did.
Howdy.
I need a coffee quick.
You had a hard night.
Yeah, you could say that. MBA at 3 a.m. Kept me busy all night. And old Mrs. Murdoch died.
Oh?
Where's that coffee grinder and waffle iron?
With the pasta machine and the electric yogurt maker, Te Aniwa's decided to move on. The number's by the phone.
Decided? Just like that?
It's not my fault if your girlfriend's a loudmouth, humorless campaigner for the moral minority.
What happened?
Nothing. Much. I might have hinted that I wasn't all that happy with her staying here, but you should hear what she did last night.
Look, I don't care. You had no right to throw her out like that.
Oh, no, it's only my place. What rights do I have?
Well, I live here too. Look, if you're going to pull this landlord stunt, maybe you'd be happy living on your own.
Yep. Yeah, it's me. Hi, what's up? Oh, that's too bad. Is there anything I can do to help? I'm sorry. Could you run that past me again?
Nurse Jordan, you're late.
Sorry, Nurse Roberts. Can I just check my lotto numbers before I start? Otherwise, I'll be wondering all day.
Oh, that's pathetic. Everyone knows that lotto is just voluntary taxation.
There's always a chance.
Yeah, the same odds as finding a politician with scruples.
Damn. I had a really good feeling about that too.
You do realise there's people all around the country going, damn, I had a really good feeling about it.
You've got to be in it to win it.
Oh, please, why are people so gullible? Oh, spew yesterday's uniform splattered egg, courtesy of the late Mrs. Murdoch.
Did she die?
Yeah, but her presence lingers.
Here, I'm going past the laundry.
Oh, you're a saint, thanks.
Oh, no wonder you lose things.
Oh, yes, Mum.
Oh, gullible, eh? What? Pathetic, is it? Carmen, I'm too sensible to buy Lotto Roberts.
Oh, Mrs. Murdoch.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.